outside, medium to high temperatures, kind of balmy out. But we're not here to talk about the rain. Now, we're going to talk about something that's happening here in the U.S. which will affect the world in a negative way. Yeah, again, let's go over to the board. So once again, the Orange administration is going to set the efficiency standards on light bulbs back yet again. They don't want anything that's efficient, that could take away money from big corporations. This will cost consumers $1,000 each by 2030. Total for the nation, the cost will be $100 billion by 2030. This will add 540 million tons of greenhouse gas to the air every year. So these standards that the Orange Man is rolling back were the standards put in by Republicans and Democrats back in 2007. It was the only good piece of legislation that George Bush ever signed, and yet we're getting rid of it. It just keeps coming, the attack on the environment and the U.S. from the Orange Man. And he still has about 36% of this nation backing him when he hasn't done a thing for them at all, including for their taxes going up. It's going to go up higher and higher every year. You guys have to pay for that wealthy tax cut for the wealthiest 1%. It will be on the backs of the rest of the U.S. But that's okay, because that's what the Orange administration wants. The wealthy getting wealthier, and the poorer getting poorer. And then what will he do? So let's go over and look at the board at another situation that's rather critical, dire, horrible, and yet, as usual, nobody's paying much attention except for a few of us. What's the matter with us anyway? Can't we ignore all this like everyone else? So another monthly record high of CH4 has been recorded. In October of 2017, methane readings were 1858.1 parts per billion. But a year later, they went up to 1867.6 parts per billion. That's a lot for methane. And don't forget how potent of a greenhouse gas it is. Short-lived, but then turns into CO2 and water. So you're just adding to more CO2. Let's go over to the CO2 count. The daily count, February 12, 2018, saw 408.60 parts per million. February 12, 2019, saw 411.80 parts per million. Let's go over to this chart and take a look at something. You will notice there are several spikes that have happened over the last couple months. A lot of people say they're seeing spikes all the way up into the 460 range. I haven't seen those officially yet. And they could be just from a local source where they just happen to take a reading right downstream from a plant of some sort. Maybe factories. Maybe there's a cattle ranch not too far from there. These all cause spikes, along with the volcano activity out in Hawaii. Those also cause spikes. But these charts are pretty amazing, and we should pay attention to them. I don't know why we're not. We seem to be preoccupied with something else. What could that be? So, I definitely do see all your guys' comments now, that I don't comment and screw it all up. I appreciate all your comments and like reading them, and appreciate all the praise and everything else you guys are contributing to the comment section. That means that you're part of the Pink Barrio. Your comments are read by many, many people. Some people don't even watch the video and just come for the comments. That's how important your comments are to the environmental movement and the Save Planet Earth movement. Don't you want to help? Try and subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get to 1,000, and as soon as we do, then we'll be eligible to do live streaming here in California. So we appreciate all your ups and downs, and definitely the new subscribers. Thank you, and until next time.